In this video, we'll be discussing parallelogram law. Diagonals of a parallelogram formed by two vectors, let's say A and B, gives the sum and difference of vectors A and B. Let's say these are the two vectors, vector A and vector B, and with the help of them, we can draw a parallelogram just by reproducing these vectors. This is vector B, and this diagonal will be A plus B, and the other diagonal, again I'm redrawing the parallelogram. This is A, this is B, and this diagonal will give you vector A minus vector B. So how can we find out that this vector is A minus B or B minus A? Let's say this vector is X. With the help of triangle law, we can easily say B plus X is nothing but A. So X is nothing but A minus B. The opposite of this vector will be this. The opposite of this vector will be B minus A vector. So this will be A plus B, and again the opposite of this will give you negative of A plus B. Okay. The next we'll study polygon law. If a number of vectors are joined in an order, okay, just make sure they are joined in an order, then the resultant is the last side required to close the polygon. For example, there are three vectors A, B and C. We have to find the resultant or the sum. So this vector, again look how I am drawing the vector. Starting from the loose tail to the loose head will give you vector A plus vector B plus vector C. So this vector is the resultant or the summation of all these three vectors. Similarly, if there are three vectors, then again starting from the loose tail to the loose head will give you, this vector will be vector A plus vector B plus vector C. And what if the vectors are already forming a closed triangle in an order A, B, C, D? So their resultant is already 0. A plus B plus C plus D, because there's nothing required to close the triangle. The triangle is already, the polygon is already closed in an order. So their resultant will be a null vector. Null vector is a zero magnitude vector. If these are the vectors like A, B, C and D, so we can say D is the resultant of A, B, C, D, or we can say A plus B plus C equal to D, or A plus B plus C minus D equal to 0, because this vector will be nothing but minus D vector. So just reversing it, we can add a negative sign here, and we can get A, B, C and minus D will give you 0. So A plus B plus C is nothing but a vector D.